It's actually the far-right billionaires and bureaucrats who are killing our communities, and that they are the violent ones. They are the reason why there is a...
To that end, we would like to remind everybody that the state of Texas has a safe haven law which provides for people to self-surrender a child younger than 60 days old to a location without being prosecuted. These locations include a hospital, an EMS station, a freestanding emergency medical care facility, a fire station, or a child placing agency licensed under Chapter 42 of the Human Resources Code under certain conditions. The Austin Police Department remains committed to seeking justice and ensuring the well-being of those who cannot protect themselves. With me today are our partners from Austin Travis County EMS, Austin Fire Department, Department of Family and Protective Services, and we're all available for questions.
What type of charges do you think she might face, and were there any extenuating circumstances?
I cannot provide information as far as any extenuating circumstances for this. At this point, we have the one charge filed, but that doesn't mean that other charges won't be filed.
And how were you able to track down Ms. Rivera? Was there security camera footage that you guys looked at?
Yeah, so we were able to, with the help of security videos and members of the community there, that's how we were able to identify her.
Is there any information on the condition of the baby when it was initially transported to the hospital?
I can't provide as far as that, but the good thing is that the baby is doing well, well now.
We know the baby's a newborn, but how old is the baby?
So we don't have an exact, birth date or time. As far as our investigation goes, the best information that we have is that sometime on September 19th.
Is it a defense to not be aware of the safe haven law?
That's going to be a question for a court or a judge or the prosecutors to decide.
Is there anyone else that's potentially the APD is looking at as a possible suspect, maybe the spouse or?
At this point in our investigation, we don't have any other suspects identified.
Was that baby born in a hospital, birth certificate, or do we know?
As far as our investigation, we don't believe so.
Did she give any sort of reason why?
So she did provide a statement, and with that statement, she believed the child was lifeless.
And the suspect is the mother?
Yes, ma'am.
Take one more.
She didn't say anyone else was involved, perhaps, or the father, or anyone?
At this point in the investigation, we don't have any other suspects.
What is the condition of the suspect right now? Is she healthy?
So I can't comment on her health, but she is in Travis County Jail.
Thank you.
We're going to do it in Spanish now, for any
Oh, no.
Spanish media.
Is there anyone in English who wants to talk about the safe haven law or anything?
Good morning. Angela Peoples, Department of Family and Protective Services. That's ANGELAPEOPLES. We would definitely want to inform the community about the Safe Haven law. There's the Safe Haven and Baby Moses hotline. We encourage any family that needs additional information about this law to please contact the 1-800 number to seek out information about appropriate secure places to assist with this situation.
Do you feel like there is widespread awareness in Austin about the safe haven law or not?
I feel like there is widespread awareness, but we would definitely like to encourage anybody in the community that needs additional information, and we as a department and all of our stakeholders along are trying to get out as much information as we can about this hotline.
For someone who believed that the child was lifeless, what sort of other options would you say are available?
We would always encourage families to contact the local EMS, contact law enforcement when you if you end up in a situation of this. The Baby Moses hotline is always available, but EMS and Austin Police Department should be their first resource.
Is it, question, a lot of people are interested in adopting this baby. Would her family be considered first, or would the baby just
would anybody can adopt it? How does it work?
The department always considers family first as an option. Anybody interested in adopting or being a placement option, I would encourage them to reach out to the department to begin the process.
I know y'all have provided some statistics that only, the safe haven law since 2020 has only been used 7 times.
I'm not 100% sure on those specific assistance. I do know there have been 11 safe surrenders within the state of Texas this year. None have been in Travis County.
Have you ever talked with Larcy Krauso, which is the woman who gave her CPR at the moment it was found on the dumpster? She is interested to foster her. Have you ever heard anything about from her?
We won't talk about specifics of the case, but we encourage anybody that would like to be an option to reach out to the department.
Okay, another question. The lady that rescued her is creating a GoFundMe and collecting money. Do people need some sort of money to be able to adopt a child?
You do not need money to directly adopt a child. There's a process, there's a local adoption agency to help with obtaining that if you would like to become a foster or adopted parent.
Do you have approximate numbers of how many children are in need of adoption in Travis County?
Unfortunately, I do not have those numbers. That's something that we can provide, but at this point, I don't have the numbers of children available for
Do
adoption.
you think it's thousands or hundreds? I know it's kind of hard to pin down.
And I would hate to estimate without having the specific numbers.
And going forward, this may be for APD as well, but will the mother have contact with the child, or will be allowed to have contact with the child ever again?
And that's something that we don't discuss, kind of like the future status of things. The child is in the custody of the Department of Family Protective Service, and we'll proceed like most traditional cases that we move forward with.
One more?
Just to reiterate, just talking about the baby Moses law, I mean, is there a message you want to say to anybody who's found in a similar circumstance?
I definitely want to encourage anybody that's found in the similar circumstances, this is before or after the baby's born, please seek out and get help. There is safe ways to ensure that your baby can find a safe and stable home. This hotline is there to help educate the communities. And also, please, if you find yourself in this situation, reach out to local law enforcement and EMS to ensure the safety of the newborn baby.
Thank you all.
Can you also spell your first or last name real quick?
First name is Angela, Angela. Last name is Peoples, Peoples.
We're gonna give some time for English media to step out if they'd like to, and we'll continue with the Spanish interviews.
Can I ask one quick question? Has anyone here had any experience, or someone you work with had any experience with somebody surrendering a baby, relinquishing custody at one of these locations?
I think it's such a rare event that I don't think anyone in this room has ever had to deal with it.
Yeah, 7 in Austin in 5 years. Yeah. Okay, all right.